If you're good at studying, then you have a major advantage in school. But if you're good at learning and quickly picking up new skills, then you have a major advantage in life. Tim Ferriss is a guy who has that advantage, so let's see what we can learn from him. He's a multiple best-selling author who broke down complex topics like entrepreneurship, health and fitness, and cooking into actionable skills that only require 4 hours a week of maintenance, and he reveals exactly how he does this with his DIS framework. And I personally love the idea of 4-hour skills, so in this video I'm going to demonstrate his framework on the skill of becoming a better YouTuber. So for all you aspiring YouTubers out there, this will be my 4-hour YouTuber breakdown. So first we want to deconstruct the new skill. And most skills worth learning are actually made up of multiple smaller sub-skills. As a YouTuber, we have to be good at writing, speaking on camera, and editing videos, among other things. And Tim Ferriss talks about strategies to help deconstruct a skill. One strategy is interviewing. Basically, we want to interview people who have mastered the skill that we're trying to learn. They can give us an overview of what to look out for, mistakes to avoid, how to practice efficiently without wasting time, and pinpoint the most important steps to focus on. So interviewing gives us specific feedback into our situation and helps us learn faster. But if you don't have the luxury of a coach or a mentor, then you can always learn indirectly from others. For example, when I started this channel 3 years ago, I watched tons of videos from bigger YouTubers on how to get started. And I also paid for some courses that compiled everything together conveniently into an organized roadmap. Another strategy is called reversal. You're looking at the final product of your skill and then backtracking to find the best way to begin the task. So to become a YouTuber, you must consistently publish videos on a regular basis. So I made it a goal to just start putting out a video a week regardless of how terrible the video was. And this kind of forced me to learn along the way and be okay with good enough. And each new video, I was able to learn a little bit more editing or feel a little bit more comfortable on camera, but I didn't allow perfectionism to keep me from the final form, which was consistency. The next part of the framework is selection, which is choosing to learn the material that will give you the highest impact results in the shortest amount of time. Basically the 80-20 rule. What is the core 20% of the skill that will get you 80% of the benefits that the skill has to offer? So if we're talking about being a better YouTuber, the most important thing is to make good videos that people will want to watch. Is your video entertaining? Is it valuable? Does it teach something that people actually want to learn? That's the most important part. Sometimes I see new YouTubers spending so much time on insignificant things, like designing a banner for their homepage, or a fancy branded intro for their videos, or just spending days just researching and shopping around for the perfect camera. And in the grand scheme of things, that stuff doesn't matter as much, so be selective with your time and spend it on what matters. Next is sequencing. This is all about the order in which you learn the different parts of the skill. If we already deconstructed a skill into its basic blocks, then what is the best order to learn those blocks to make the skill easy to acquire? What is the logical sequence that allows each block to build on top of the previous? So for YouTube, the most important things to learn first are coming up with video ideas and titles that people want to watch, coming up with thumbnails that people want to click on, and then making videos that are engaging and keep people watching. So I would focus on those skills first. And honestly, if you just spend 4 hours a week doing only that and nothing else, you will become a better YouTuber much faster. If you try to start at too advanced of a level, this could be discouraging and cause you to quit. One of my biggest mistakes early on was putting so much time and effort into making these 10, 15, 20-minute long videos that barely anyone watched. I remember making videos about how to check your blood pressure, and I wanted to get every single medical piece of information in there, and it took like 3 days to edit, and I got like only 100 views, and it was so disheartening. So instead, what I should have done was get in more reps, make shorter videos that allowed me to test my ideas quicker. Sequencing is just as much about maintaining motivation as it is about building that strong foundation in whatever skill you're trying to learn. The third S is stakes. How do I set up stakes to create real consequences and guarantee that I follow through? One of the best ways to do this is to learn in public. So as I was trying to figure out this YouTube thing, I documented every step along the way. I showed my journey, my failures and successes, both on the YouTube channel and off on other platforms, like the newsletter, the blog, Discord, and Twitter. So putting all my failures out there in public was definitely scary, but this not only helped me retain more of what I learned, it also created value for others who were following my journey. They were able to learn from both my mistakes and my successes. And the best part about all this is actually building a community around your YouTube channel and making friends for life. So thank you for all your support. If you want more tips on how to learn outside of the classroom, then check out this video right here.